Oh my goodness me, City have a chance to make it 2-2. It's Phil Foden up against David De Gea. David De Gea wins. He wins that battle. Get in. What a save. And there we have it. We are the champions. We have defeated Manchester City in the EFL Cup final. Hey guys, welcome back to the Romel HD channel. Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode 83, and we do have a bit of action in store for you today in this episode. So we're going to kick off with an FA Cup game against Aston Villa, and then we have a Real Sociedad game. So that's the second leg. We're going to make that quick highlights now that I think about it. We are smashing them. Same with Norwich in the league. We're going to make that quick highlights as well, and Aston Villa as well. But Manchester City, we are going to try extend our highlights in that game because it is a big game. It is a first versus second, and they are title rivals, so it makes way more sense to actually focus on that match the most. Nothing much has changed in terms of the table because we haven't played any league games in God knows how long. So in the FA Cup, we still have Liverpool in it, Leicester City are still in it, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Southampton, and Luton is the only side that's not inside the Premier League that's in this competition. Premier League table, like I said before, it hasn't changed much. We do have a game in hand. We are 6 points ahead of Liverpool, who also have a game in Manchester City have a game in hand as well on Liverpool, and they're third place with 56 points. So yeah, at the moment we are 7 points clear of City, and at the moment we are 6 points clear of Liverpool. So yeah, let's get into this FA Cup bout. Let's try to obviously make it to the next round. No hiccups. We do have a knack of getting knocked out quite early in the FA Cup. This is probably the furthest we've gone in like the last 2-3 seasons. So I was thinking maybe Willis needs to play more of the cup games, like start more in the cup games rather than me swapping it around with him and Collard, because Collard does get a lot of game time in the league, whereas Willis, he does take a back burner sometimes. We also want to give Oliver Johnston, more opportunities as well. But yeah, let's get into the game and hopefully we get a positive result against Aston Villa. Okay, so Aston Villa versus Manchester United in this round six of the FA Cup. Let's see how we get on. We faced Aston Villa quite a lot so far this season, knocking them out of the Carabao Cup semi-finals, also beating them twice in the league. Hopefully our form can continue. Okay, so yeah, I just want to do something a bit different in this game. I'm going to go a bit defensive from the start, just allow them to have the ball. We tend to concede quite early on if we do end up conceding, so I want to combat that with just being defensive. Probably try to fill the game out for the first 10 minutes to see how they're going to approach this match. Aston Villa are quite hard to it's hard to put a finger on what their actual tactic is in this game. Do they sit back? Do they like to counter? Do they play direct football? I think they're just a bit of a mix. They're very balanced, and it's hard to gauge what side you're going to be facing on the day. So yeah, we're going to just move this ball around. It's a feeling out process. There's Daniel Pedence. Oh, well done. Pedence gets round the Bogard, cuts it back. Willis. Jordan Willis opens the scoring within 8 minutes. His goal scoring record in the FA Cup continues. He's at the moment he's the top goal scorer in this competition, and I think I'm going to continue starting him. He's on fire. That Pedence does really well to skip past Bogard, cuts it back. Willis with his right foot, easy finish. So Shelton puts the ball down for this corner. Who am I going to aim for? I think Isaac Brown is looking like the most light-lived targets. Him up against, I think that's Klosterman. Pobega beats him in the air instead. Shermani heads it down. Here's Willis. Holds onto the ball. Johnson. Perez pulls off another save. It's going to be another corner kick. Well done, Brown. Moani. Oh, Moani bursts into space. Takes the shot. Hits the bar. Cameron Reeve was definitely beaten there until we finally get the second one in. Let's try to cut out the angle. There's Moani. Takes a shot and Reeve is forced to make a save. I had that covered. I wasn't even worried. De Jong. Shermani. Oh, what is Shermani doing, man? You saw Johnston and you just chose to pass it to a Villa player. Now Mwani is set off on a run, one-on-one with our keeper, and he punishes us. Shermani, man, what are you doing? Like, really and truly, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Make the interceptions. He's a quick centre back. This team is rather pathetic, if I'm honest with you guys. These guys are a joke, man. These guys are an absolute joke. An absolute joke. Okay, so we're going to go ultra attacking now. These guys are really sitting back like chumps. Oh, Klosterman's always going to eat that. When am I going to learn? There's a... Jakob. I'm going to flick that onto Sholton because that was my intended target in the first place. Collard turns. Oh, there we go. That was so satisfying. Thibaut Collard smashes it in for 2-1 and he runs off to the manager. Look at that. The celebrations. I don't know why we're celebrating. The job isn't over. Get that fan out of there. Mwani bagged the equalizer. Limnios. Racic. Vasilev with the shot, and Reeve makes the save. I'm going to throw this out. Belghazi can push for this counter-attack now. Play over the top. Oh, decent through ball. Surprises me. He definitely needs to work on his long passing. Collard with the shot, and Perez denies him the second. Do you know what it is? I don't think anybody is allowed to score twice against Perez. I think that's his rule. Anybody that tries to get a second goal against Perez will hit a brick wall each time. Referee, speak to him. Speak to him. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Okay, so we have some news on that transfer for Shola Shatire. We've agreed terms with RB Leipzig. 48.5 million is the deal that's going to be struck. And yeah, he'll be on his way out if they can agree personal terms. Theo Wilson, he's got an offer from a Swiss side, FC Sion. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. It's a 1-year loan move, which I'm going to go ahead and accept. 16 years of age, is overall 63. So I'm expecting that loan move to be really beneficial for his development. So we have a Champions League battle against Real Sociedad. We do have a really good advantage going into this second leg. I'm not going to field a heavily rotated side because of how the rotated side did in that last game. But we are going to make some alterations to the starting 11. So here we are at Old Trafford. The fans are loud. United fans are singing their lungs out. The game hasn't even kicked off yet. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm expecting a goal glut. We have a really serious side on the field. As you can see from the shot, Adeyemi, Sancho, Carey, Bellingham, you have Chorizo, Kunde, Ferrara, Reeve. We should definitely obliterate them. We destroyed them in the first leg. Second leg, I'm expecting pretty much the same. So the game's kicked off. They still have Isaac. That's quite impressive. Normally, Isaac leaves Real Sociedad in a save, but they managed to keep him for all 7 seasons. Really impressive. But yeah, they're going to have to work really hard if they do want to make a comeback. It's 4-0 at the moment to us. And yeah, we're oozing confidence. Oozing confidence up front, oozing confidence at the back. Really dominant in Europe at the moment. It's how it needs to be. As Carey switches play to Cucurella. Rashford played through on goal. It's going to be an easy cutback. Easy cutback. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. 5-0 in aggregate. Adeyemi into Rashford. He has Lodi on him. Nice dink over the top. Adeyemi. Oh my goodness me. Lunan has denied him. That would have been a spectacular team goal. Nice combination between Rashford and Adeyemi. Almost combined to make it 2-0. Ball comes in. Oh, Adeyemi scores. Adeyemi scores. Sorry, I was just checking my camera for a second because I'm not in line. I'm not straight. And Adeyemi's gone and doubled it with a nice header. A rare headed goal from him. I think that's his first headed goal this season. Is Bowen. Hataran. Oh, nice ball. Oh, nice pass in behind. I was going to say nice ball. I was going to say nice boss. Oh, I said nice pass in the end. Yeah, Reeve denies him. Into Nelson. Victor Nelson plays it into Hataran. Hataran, nice ball in behind again. How many chances is Isaac going to get? He's denied by Reeve again. Reeve is in top form. That's what it is. We just have to accept our superiority. Sometimes I think, why is this game too easy? But then I think, look at the players that I have, and look at me. I'm the coach. Ivan Illich is off. See, we don't really react to these anymore. We see these all the time. Like, this game's a hybrid FIFA and UFC 4. It's a hybrid between the two games. Like, they just get violent when things aren't going their way. But yeah, they're making a change. Puado's off. Arthur is on. Want more goals? Chorizo can't lose that battle, man. He can't lose that battle. All his integrity that he's built up this season, there's no way he can lose a foot race against another fullback. He doesn't lose foot races. Look at that. Chorizo wins the ball back. Johnston. Sancho. Oh, what a pass. Adeyemi, what an assist from Sancho. Adeyemi bags himself a hat-trick, and he continues his goal-scoring record in Europe. Livramento again trying to do it on his own. It's Isaac. Livramento. Ihataran puts a ball in. Nice block there from Kunde. Livramento. Oh my god. How are they doing this? How are they doing this? They're just passing the ball a lot quicker in certain moments. Like, that pass was just too fast. The little interchange was too fast. Luckily, Reeve was there. Oh no. Keep this clean sheet. Yeah, they're trying their hardest. They're trying real hard. They're trying real hard to deny me of having a clean sheet in both legs. I don't think I've ever done that. Or if I have done it, it's gone unnoticed. Keeping a clean sheet and a tie. But they're not going to destroy this one. We're in top form at the moment, defensively and attacking wise, going forward. And that's a fourth goal. A nice assist from Marcus Rashford. Fourth goal for Adeyemi. It's 8-0 in aggregate. We are destroying them. Okay, so there we have it. There we have it. We are through to the quarterfinals. This was like a foregone conclusion anyway. But I'm rather impressed with the way we played in both legs. We managed to keep a clean sheet as well. We won 4-0 both times, and we got 4 goals from Adeyemi. So we have a new target for the channel, which is 500 subscribers. So please remember to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content and if you're new. Also, if you can kindly hit that notification bell just so you're notified when I'm about to upload. Okay, so now that you've done that, let's get back to the video. So back in the menus now after that impressive victory in the Champions League. We also have some good news in regards to moving players on. Dusan Soldo has an offer from Napoli, or we have an offer from Napoli for Dusan Soldo, 45.4 million. We are going to go ahead and delegate that. We probably would settle for like... No, forget it. Just take the money, bro. Just take the money. You're overcomplicating a deal. We don't need the money like that. We don't need a player like that. 45 million sounds about right. For a keeper, 22 years of age. He is a top class keeper as well. That's the only thing about it. But, I mean, we've got 2 of them. We've got one in De Gea and one in Cameron Reeve. So yeah, that is accepted. We are waiting for Shatire to agree terms with Leipzig, and now we're going to have to wait for Soldo to agree terms with Napoli. We are heading off into this next game against Norwich. So yeah, this is the first Premier League game that we've had in a while on camera. We played Brighton off camera, like I mentioned earlier, where we drew 3-3. But yeah, after that we do have a lot of games. Okay, I just ruined something for myself. I was gonna do like a little draw reveal. I didn't even know who we had next in the Champions League, but we've just revealed it. So we have Tottenham Hotspur in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which we just found out just now. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's the first league game that we played in a while on camera. So here we go. Manchester United versus Norwich at home. It's been a while since we played a league game on camera. Not a while, probably like an episode and a half. But you guys know what I mean. Home game against Norwich. We have been thumping sides. That Champions League game was really ruthless. I want to take that ruthlessness into this game and destroy this team as well. So this is how we're gonna line up against Norwich in this game. We have Cameron Reeve in goal. At the back we have Chorizo, Kunde, Anasa and Cucurella. In the midfield we have Carey, Izquierdo and Bellingham. On the right we have Belghazi. Down the middle we have Adeyemi. On the left we have Rashford. On the bench we have Willis, Johnson, De Jong, Sholton, Brown, Delo and David De Gea himself. Okay, so again, this game underway. It's going to be a quick highlighted game, so just expect goals or drama, I guess, if there is going to be any drama. So yeah, we're attacking to the right. Norwich are attacking to the left. His Adshed into Koulibaly, Dragusin. Look at that, 27 games played, 73 goals for us. Really good goal scoring record in the league. It's Koulibaly. Kunde comes across and does well. As Rashford can turn. That's Adeyemi ahead of him. Plays a nice ball over the top. Karim Adeyemi can run onto that ball. Karim Adeyemi, 1-0. 1-0, first attack, first goal, first shot, first goal. Fantastic. Relegated. Maguire, Nathan Ake. Here's Belghazi. Menzel's on him. Belghazi, nice footwork. Gets it into Izquierdo. Izquierdo tucks it in. That reminds me of a Man City goal. That looks exactly like a Man City goal. Really composed dribble inside the box. A nice little pass to the side. And a little tuck away pass finish into the corner. Izquierdo on the score sheet. As Cucurella ahead of him. Gives the ball straight to Cucurella. He plays it into Rashford. Adeyemi coming forward. Or making a run ahead of me. Ball played over the top. Adeyemi takes it down. Belghazi gets his first goal. His first team goal. First Manchester United goal, his first home goal. His first of everything, basically. Belghazi, he's on the score sheet as well. Scoring goals for fun at this point. Is Rashford, thinks over the top. Adeyemi. Oh, just wide on the post. I was about to say a fourth goal just after the second half being kicked off. Really close. Really close. He basically aggravates that same old ACL injury. Here's Chorizo. Gonna drill it into the box. Header from Adeyemi and it's gone in. Gerbic is poor. How has he allowed that to go in? Maybe the header had that much power, or the cross with all that power, with the header guiding it towards the keeper, was really difficult for him to keep that out. But you would expect him to tip that out for a corner. But that's a brace for Adeyemi. His 26th goal in the league. Poor keeping again, man. Poor pass there. Intercepted by Chorizo. Belghazi back into Adeyemi. Shot blocked by Johansson. Izquierdo. Rashford. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. On Ultimate as well. Marcus Rashford with a banger. Take that out of your top corner, Gerbis. What? Gerbic, not Gerbis. Look at that. His name should be changed to Gerbis. This guy doesn't... He's not even trying. Marcus Rashford just hits that on a half volley. Oh no, they scored. I thought I was being smart with Carey. I thought I was trying to do you know what I was trying to do? I was trying to guide him more to the wing to force him to go out wide so he has to drill it in. And I knew I had enough bodies to get the cross cleared. But yeah, on Ultimate they always have something up their sleeve. Cucurella, Bellingham, Willis, Gerbic with a save. Willis should be doing much better than that. I was aiming more for the corner, but the way he balanced himself and struck that ball, he had no choice but to kick it straight at the keeper. Okay, so there we have it, a victory against Norwich, a fantastic result. My players played their socks off, 5-1. I did predict at the beginning of the game I was gonna smash this side, and we did one goal better, but we also conceded. So the man himself scoring a banger, probably one of the goals of the year, top 10 definitely of the season.
For further updates outside of the channel, please be sure to follow me on Instagram at RamelHD so you get further updates such as me premiering a video, if I'm recording a video or making new content, and also when I'm about to upload. So follow me on Instagram at RamelHD.
Okay, so we have some player interaction. So we have an inbox from Belghazi, Murad Belghazi. I'm going to take a look at that now. Hey Gaffer, just wanted to say thanks for giving me the chance to show what I can do. I feel like I'm ready for regular games now. Hope you'll be thinking about me in the matches we've got coming up. I'm just gonna say keep working hard and keep working at your game and we'll see. I think he's getting a bit too ahead of himself. He has to remember he's sporadic. He's got Sancho ahead of him, Podence is ahead of him, Scholten's ahead of him. And he's got Rashford ahead of him. So that's about 4 players already. Yeah, he just needs to wind down a bit, put a sock in it. Don't inbox me again. That's a bit savage. So we have 2 updates on those transfers. Soldo, he's completed his move to Napoli, so that's going to go through at the start of basically pre-season. So yeah, we sold him for 45.4 million. 42 million has been allocated to our transfer budget, so that's about, altogether, that's about 87 million. That I probably have to spend next season. So yeah, Shola Shaturi is going for 48.5 million and we've got 45 million allocated to our budget. He's gone to RB Leipzig. So yeah, 87 million I've got to spend next season. Let's make a little mental note of that. Okay, so we have a loan offer for Ochoa, Philadelphia Union. I feel like that will be a good move for him next season. We're going to try loan him out for 1 year. We didn't manage to get him a loan move in the January window because he couldn't agree terms. Yeah, we couldn't agree terms with that. I think that side's called Pachucha. For some reason, yeah, he just rejected them. I think it's the wage glitch that some youth players just reject sides that are smaller than them because they can't cover their wages. But I'm sure he's on like £400 a week. He hasn't got a proper professional contract. Okay, so it's a highly anticipated Manchester derby. We are going into this game 6 points ahead of Manchester City. And yeah, I'm rather confident that we can get a victory. The last time we played them in the league, we did dismantle them 4-0. But a lot has happened since then. Their form has definitely improved because they wasn't in the top 4 when I did dismantle them. Now they're challenging for the title as well as Liverpool. So we can't afford to drop points because Liverpool are breathing down our necks despite the game in hand we have. And we definitely can't drop points to City because they are our main rivals at the moment. So here we are, the Manchester derby is here in full effect. We've gotten the better of Pep Guardiola twice so far this season. We've beaten him 4-0 in the league and a 2-1 victory in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley after we had to deny them from the spot, from a Phil Foden penalty. David De Gea is not playing, so his heroics can't save us. We have Reeve and goal tonight. And yeah, we just got to rely on our team play. I don't want to rely on our keeper to save our back. We need to dominate. We need to show them who the real champions are in the Premier League and in Europe. And yeah, we just need to act accordingly. So this is how we're going to line up against Manchester City. We have Reeve in goal, Chorizos at the back with Ferrara, Anaso, Cucurella. In the middle, we have Carey, Izquierdo, and De Jong. Sancho's on the right. We have Adeyemi down the middle and Rashford on the left. On the bench, we have Willis, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Podence, Koundé, Dalot, and David De Gea himself. So Manchester City, they have Edison in goal. They have Gomez at the back with Diaz, Tomiyasu, and Aramburu. Silva, Rodri, and Almada in the midfield. Rodrigo, Guedes, and Foden up top. Leno's on the bench. Porro, Sterling, Goddard, Frimpong, Brahim, Diaz, and Vlahovic. So they have a really strong side on paper. If they do need to resort to their bench, they have a lot of threats. So we need to be alert and ready to battle for this title. Okay, massive build up. I'm quite nervous if I'm honest with you. I don't know what to expect from City in this game. They aren't an easy side to face off against all the time. So far this season, I'll say my first encounter with them, it was a piece of cake. Second encounter was a close call, but that was quite comfortable if I'm honest with you. we shot ourselves in the foot. They didn't really earn like the right to make a comeback in that final. If I'm honest, just an observation. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but yeah, I'm sure if we watch the game back, you can see how much we dominated them in the first half and the second half. I feel like we just fell asleep at the back a bit, especially with that penalty that was given away. It was a really poor challenge from Isaac Brown, really mistimed. And he would have really got lucky if Foden dispatched that. But luckily for us, David De Gea knows how to save a penalty or two on the game, I must add, on the game. Guy can't save a penalty to... He can save a lot of shots, David De Gea, but penalties is not his expertise. Let's just say that. Here's Sancho. We've been waffling for long. We've got 8 minutes on the clock at the moment. Oh, Grealish with the long shot. We invited him. We all backed off, to be fair. We need to not do that because he has scored bangers against us in the past. In fact, he scored a banger against us in the Champions League final before. So yeah, we definitely can't be backing off and allowing him to have so much time to pick out a shot like that. Almada, he is a threat. Even though he's playing our position, he can strike them. He is operating as a CDM, but this guy, he's a centre forward / cam / winger. This guy is a problem. That's all I gotta say. We look to counter attack though. Here's Rashford. He's surrounded by blue shirts. I was hoping Adeyemi would burst into that space, but this idiot was just stagnant. I don't know what's wrong with him. He should have taken it upon himself to just run into space. I shouldn't have to press L1 all the time to trigger a runner. Here's a Rodrigo on this right hand side. Danger. 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 There's Gomez. Oh, come on, man. Let's stop this. What's going on here, man? How's Anasio taken out of the game? He went into some weird animation where he's just leaning forward. Look, why is he doing that? He's meant to be the guy to block that cross, but he's just doing something weird. But it's a nice save from Reeve. Arambaru clears it. Doesn't go as far as Adeyemi. De Jong. Rashford, De Jong, back into Rashford, back into De Jong, byline, cuts it back, Adeyemi, oh, his shot straight at the keeper. It's just a bit of direction, and maybe it's 1-0, but the attack isn't over. Adeyemi, there we go, it's 1-0, Manchester United have taken the lead. Karim Adeyemi continues to smash goals in. This guy's on fire. It's normally the second half of the season when he starts smashing goals in for fun. Obviously, the first half of the season, he has a bit of fun, but the fun increases by 200% once we get past January. And this guy, his record proves it. Adeyemi could score another 20 goals in the next two months. I think Ferrara's not man of the match, player of the year. There's Adeyemi's tackled by Tomiyasu. It's Ferrara. Inacio taking the ball forward, dribbling out from the back, plays it to his left into Rashford. He's going to cut in on the inside of Joe Gomez. Run at the City players, takes a shot, hits the bar. He hits the bar. I think that's like the second time I've hit the bar in this episode. Not that I really count. I just remember Carey hitting the bar. Okay, so it's half time now. It's half time, and we are leading by a goal to 0. That goal from Adeyemi is what separates the two sides. Manchester City have clearly had the better chances. I would say we're doing a bit more in possession, but it's really hard to say a side's dominating. But if you're going by chance creations, Manchester City are obviously creating more. Okay, so the second half is underway. We're attacking to the left, City are attacking to the right. And yeah, that goal from Adeyemi is what separates us. So at the end of the first half, I mentioned that we didn't create enough chances, but we are good on the ball. So I'm going to try merge those two things together and see if we can begin to dominate now. I want my passes to lead to something at least. Well done, Inacio. He had Rodrigo pressing him, managed to get the ball to the target quick. There's a Carey. Izquierdo. Sancho's offside. Sancho's offside. Progressive passing though. That's a plus. That's a plus. We started this second half looking really positive. As Rashford takes too long, man. I should get a free kick as well. Ruben Diaz was obviously obstructing me because I was trying to play that through ball over the top, and for some reason my player just wouldn't register that I wanted him to play that through ball. We have 64 minutes on the clock. I'm coming forward. Izquierdo. Sancho. Oh, what's going on there? Is it gonna go? What is going on, man? This game is a joke. He should have cleared that. But Sancho thinks the keeper. I don't think it's going to count as his. It's definitely an own goal. Rodri. Who's that? Tomiyasu just dribbles the ball into his own net. Okay, so here's Rodri. Almada. Foden. Arambaru into Tomiyasu. Almada into Rodri. There's Guedes running ahead of him. Guedes in behind. He smashes it home. It's 2-1. That was bound to happen. Anarcio's he's been asleep the whole game. We need to make a change at this point. So comeback could possibly be on, but I'm going to try and combat that with a substitution. Koundé is now on for Anarcio. Koundé's aggression should help us at the back. We are going to go back to defensive and make sure Carey just drops in between the two centre-backs to prevent this comeback from being complete, because that would be rather embarrassing. We've looked quite comfortable in the second half. Yeah, and we've kind of destroyed it and ruined it by allowing that goal to even happen. So, yeah, let's make our way forward. Come on, ref, man. Send these guys off. I'm getting fed up with all of these aggressive tackles. And you're only going to chat to him as well. That's the problem. That is the problem. It's a Manchester derby, I get it. Like, tempers are going to flare up, but that is just... Like, there's no need for that. There's no need for that at all. They're bringing on Goddard. He's getting a poor reaction from our crowd. I'm happy he's getting that sort of reaction. So, we're making another change straight after one change was made. We're bringing on Bellingham, and going off is Frankie de Jong. Bellingham is going to add some youth and energy to that midfield. So, yeah, let's just go and try and double the lead again. Rodrigo just running at Koundé. That was a poor throw-in, if I'm honest. I just realised I had possession. I just threw it away. There's Sancho. Adeyemi running ahead of him. Slip him in behind a bit, ever so slightly. Tomiyasu right behind him. Adeyemi tried to wiggle onto his left foot and probably let one off, but yeah, Tomiyasu was really focused in that moment. Oh no, Goddard. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Joshua Goddard played him behind and he punishes us. The comeback is complete. Manchester City have pulled it back. What is Ferrara doing? What was he doing? Where's Carey? We're practically playing 5 at the back, but it looked like we had no one at the back. Oh my god. My tactics have cost us. It was me. I've asked the fullbacks to commit forward, and we were punished because the central defenders were trying to cover the wings as well. As Bellingham, he's being dragged back. Jude Bellingham, his first Manchester derby, and he's gone and missed a great opportunity to put his name in history. Oh my god, man, what is going on in this game? Oh my god, I can already picture the comment section. There was our chance to go further ahead in this title race, and we've just bottled it. It's all doom and gloom in Old Trafford. The fans are quiet. City fans aren't really proud of themselves either, proud of the boys, because they put themselves in a position to be 2-0 down in the first place. Adeyemi's frustrated. I'll be frustrated. I'm frustrated now. I'm really frustrated and gutted. Okay, so we're in the menu now. After that terrible game, I won't lie, it's a terrible game for me, because we were in a position to actually go further ahead in the title race. There's the headline: Manchester Manchester United share spoils with Manchester City. Goddard, that was his debut. That just shows that they're stockpiling at this point. If that was his debut, that's just shocking. That is rather shocking if that was his debut. So this is how the table looks now. We're still ahead, thankfully, but only by 6 points. We do have a game in hand, so if we do end up winning that game in hand, we go 9 points clear. I'm still kind of hungover from that. It feels like a defeat. It actually feels like a defeat. So we already have the next episode mapped out for you guys. Episode 84 is going to consist of games against Tottenham Hotspur. We're going to face them twice in the Champions League, away from home on the 5th and at home on the 11th. In between that, we have another North London side to face off against, Arsenal in the league away from home on the 8th of April. So yeah, we're only gonna have 3 games in that next episode, and I think we kind of already have like episode I think 85 mapped out. I think I've got the numbers correct. Leeds, Watford, and the semi-final against Leicester City in the FA Cup. I think this season's gonna drag on a lot more because I'm gonna be playing a lot more games on camera. But yeah, that's probably beneficial for you guys because that means more content for you guys. So we're at the end of the episode now. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop some comments below, and also share with your mates if they enjoy FIFA content and Football Manager content. Also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I'm uploading a video or if I'm premiering one. So yeah, get in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of us bottling a 2-0 lead against Manchester City. We almost bottled one in the final, but they successfully completed the comeback, and it was a rather dampening goal from Goddard, the player that we were linked with for 3 years. I was watching him carefully and closely to see if I would ever need him, and yeah, he's come back to haunt us. He's come back to haunt us because we didn't move in for him. Yeah, hope to see you guys in the next episode. That will be episode 84. Take care for now. Peace.